Great day to be talking swimming and diving on Cards TV with head coach Arthur Albiero. I am Sean Moth. It's been an unbelievable ride for the Cards, and before we focus on the events of last weekend, we'll go a couple weekends ago to talk about the women, because equally impressive. You took just three gals, three very excellent swimmers to the NCAAs. You finished 24th, and every time I looked at a story, a qualifying time, there were PRs just left and right.
Yes.
What a job by those three.
Yeah, they really did, and I think that's more than anything what they were able to accomplish. I think it sets the tone, for the near future here for the next season, and the incoming freshmen I know are excited, the returners are excited, and it just got momentum, and for them to go in there and perform the way they did, you're absolutely right. The first day we had 3 lifetime bests, and the fact that Tanya finished 10th in a 200 butterfly, fastest freshman in the field.
Yeah.
Again, bodes well for the near future. And and Giselle, what a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
To go from the first person left off the list, the previous year, and the pain and agony that came from that. As I'm talking about it, it took me back to that moment, and that was just your heart aches for the athlete, but to her credit, to be able to bounce back from that and to keep that in mind, and it served as a great little reminder, that she didn't want to be left off again, and to go from now making the list to 4th overall, I think it just it speaks volumes of her resolve and her determination to really, put herself, as she calls it, to be relevant, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, and she's just a sophomore, so a lot of bright days ahead for the Cardinal Swimming and Diving program on the women's side. On the men's side, I hate to use the term Cinderella because I knew you had a great squad. We knew you had a great squad. You qualified the 4th most individuals, so it's not like you snuck in to the competition in Seattle. But with that being said, this is a sport, if you will, that it seems like the old school programs are the ones that are competing and the ones that are winning. And the University of Louisville kind of threw the L up in the red and black and finished 9th. And I guess we have to start with your national champion.
Yes. What a proud moment.
Yeah.
What a proud moment for him, for the team, for the program, for U of L athletics. I mean, the magnitude of that accomplishment, I think it's something that maybe we haven't even fully grasped yet.
Yeah.
Because this is something that and that was definitely a huge catalyst. But I think overall that was a paradigm shift for our program about what's expected, what Louisville Swimming is about. We're just so proud to be part of it, and just so thrilled for Carlos, that he was so close the night before, 0.07, 2nd place, and it was hard to be disappointed. It was his lifetime best and phenomenal race. The guy that beat him, broke the American record in prelims. I mean, that kid is all talent, and but Carlos just had a resolve, that all year really, Sean, really from last year when he was 3rd and looking ahead, I think he felt, this is my chance, it's swim to win or go home, and sometimes 0.07 goes against you, but sometimes 0.02 goes in your favor.
No question. In fact, I want to say it was a dead heat for 2nd and 3rd in that race, so it was a highly competitive weekend, as you would expect at the NCAAs. The Cards took their 13 swimmers, 11 earned All-America status, and I know as you went in, we talked off camera, what do you really think? What's the expectation? And you said, boy, top 10 would be nice. And, for the 9th place finish, it's got to be it had to be, despite the time of your flight back, had to be a fun trip home.
It's like you're walking on cloud a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of, I after the morning session, we felt, okay, we do enough? We knew a couple of the teams that we're battling with had some good diving points coming in that we were not sure how it was going to break. And I actually had a chance to visit with our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Jason Deerking, and and thank him for his efforts and the role that he's played for us. But it was kind of like we had lunch together, and it was just kind of, we're just sitting there looking at one another like, is this really going to happen? Are we really going to achieve what seemed to be a ridiculous goal at one point or another? And I'll tell you, I've gotten so many emails and text messages from alumni, and and I think the most common note I hear is we had no idea that this program could be this good, and we're so proud to be associated and proud to tell everyone that we swim at U of L, and that's special.
Yeah.
You know, it's very special.
Yeah, long ways from Crawford Pool. And of course, the crazy thing about swimming is you'd think that everybody would be relaxing and celebrating and everything's over and you focus on schoolwork, and we know that's not the case. You guys are swimming on Thursday, and basically it's your NCAA contingent from both the men and the women with some additional swimmers that have made cuts to swim in a long course Grand Prix and try to post some more Olympic qualifying times.
It's an exercise of focus.
Yeah.
You know, I had somebody ask me, you know, like, you've been gone for 2 weeks running around and going to all these meets, you know, are you exhausted? And there's no time to discuss that right now. It's we got, you know, we're focused on the task at hand, and the task at hand is we got incredible opportunity this weekend to, you know, as you touched on, you know, a few more kids that are chasing their Olympic trial cuts. You know, this is Olympic year. This is a really special, you know, time for our sport. So it just kind of comes with the territory, and you know, we're excited to see, you know, some of our international guys to go in there and put up some times that could be improving their, you know, Olympic qualifying status. So there's a lot on the line still, and you know, we're excited to be a part of it, to still be swimming and be talking about some great things.
Yeah, I think it's 22 young people on this team that have a chance to swim in the U.S. Olympic trials at this point, hoping to add more, and 6 more or so swimmers internationally that also might be competing, representing their own country, but also representing U of L, and I think that's what we're so proud of. I feel bad that we can't let you take a little more of a break and that, but congratulations.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best of luck over the weekend, and I'm sure we'll be talking again before the trials.
Thank you. And you know, I just want to take a moment to just acknowledge, you know, it's in a moment like this when you achieve something so special, and each day that I kind of get removed from it, I'm more and more thankful, and I feel so blessed to be here, and you know, and I think it would be remiss if we didn't really acknowledge some people that really have been behind the program from the very beginning, and that's obviously Mr. Tom Jurish and Julie Herman, who believed in something when you know, we had plenty of work to do, and they've never, you know, they're not people that shy away from hard work and think big, and I feel very fortunate that you know, they gave me this opportunity 9 years ago to come here and build a program and believe that we could do it, you know, and hopefully. You know, this is, again, it's another step. I always think of it that way, steps in the right direction, you know. But I really feel U of L is a very special place, certainly for me and my family, and the community and the support that we have here. And you know, and another big name that makes a big impact is President Ramsey.
Absolutely.
You know, to have him at our meets and to have him be part of our program, and he just wrote us a little note, and somebody that cares, you know. And I think that's, for our sport, that's so special, you know, to have this kind of support and guys like you who do a lot to promote us. So we appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate that, and of course, without the support, we can't forget about the job that this man next to me has done with this program. And he took the job on some blueprints, and I think things have worked out okay. So we look forward to better things ahead. Good luck this weekend in Indy.
Thank you. Appreciate
that. For Arthur
that.
Albiero, I'm Sean Moth. We can't wait to talk to you again. We'll do so right here on Cards TV.